where we shine light on the voices and stories that redefine strength and success, where we highlight stories that inspire, challenge perception, and celebrate human resilience. Today, we are honored to be joined by someone who embodies strength, confidence, and authenticity. Their journey reminds us that every difference has power to teach, inspire, and unite. Please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Biggie! Biggie Kenya!
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing fine. Why Biggie Kenya? Why do you call yourself Biggie Kenya?
I'm the Biggie. No one. I'm the tallest guy.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
So when you call yourself Biggie, does it satisfy your ego?
Yeah.
Does
Most
it
people confuse.
it satisfy your ego?
Yeah. You confuse people. Why I call myself Biggie? It is vice versa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Biggie, I want to talk about your personal journey and identity. Yeah. Can you please tell us a bit about your journey and living with your state? I don't want to mention the name because it sounds really not okay for me. But tell us your journey.
Are you speaking Kiswahili?
Sure.
Mimi nilizaliwa mwaka wa 19 something, lakini si 2000. Mimi si
Yes,
Gen
you
Z.
did.
I'm not a Gen Z, I'm a millennial.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Juu nilizaliwa 19 something. Nilianza shule, nursery school, primary school, secondary school, college, nikamaliza.
Which college, please?
Zite.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. After hapo nikaajiriwa na gava. 2018, 2019, 2020. Kenya School of Government. After hapo nikaona hii kazi ya kuajiriwa. Mimi siwezani nayo. Mimi siwezi kupewa mamlaka na mtu. Wacha mimi nipe mimi binafsi mamlaka. Juu mtu na kama ukichelewa kazi lazima tu for example upate boss ameshaingia. Lazima akugombanishe. Hiyo kitu mimi siwezani. Sasa nikaona siwezani hilo. Mimi nikaingia kwa industry. Lakini nilianza industry kitambo. Juu nilikuwa naenda church 2015. Ndio nilianza. But this year I celebrated brother. Don't nianze kuuzi acting. Sasa kutoka hapo.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
10 years is a long, that's a decade.
Yeah. Sasa nikaona mimi siwezi kuwa na nimeajiriwa na nafanya content. Mimi nikaanza kuwa na kitu moja. Mimi nikaingia kwa industry vizuri sasa. Kwanza nilianza na talent creative. Niye tulianza show pamoja. Ananiita tu ile ya kuitwa na tunatokea kwa shoot ya mtu. Nikaingia Daisy, Amekuria, Amito. Yaani hao maselebu almost kila mtu. Nimepatana nao. Nimeact nao. Juu mimi sitafutani mtu. Wao ndio wananitafuta. Juu anajua chenye wanataka mali. Niko.
Ni nini wanataka?
Sasa mimi urefu wangu. Right.
True.
Yeah.
True. So, Biggie, what's your real name?
My name is Bernard. Bernard Wambua.
Bernard Wambua.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
But
to
Wambua
meet
is
you.
my father's name.
Wambua is your father's name.
Yeah.
So, how do you define your identity and how has it evolved over years? Like, how do you define yourself? I define myself as a very pretty girl with brains. So how do you define yourself?
You know, Nabia. I said, this is my age. Present. When if you bring 10 billion here, you say I choose 10 million or another 8. I cannot.
For real?
Serious.
It's okay, 10 million number you want. You want to be tall?
No, I don't want to be tall.
And why so?
Because that 10 million, not 50 million, I'm getting because of this my height.
So you're a man of principles, I like
Yeah.
that. That's really nice. If 10 million wouldn't buy your height, you're a man of principle. And that's rare.
And you are not, for example, people will call me for a shoot. If you call me for a shoot, first I give you my budget. If you cannot agree with my budget, stay. I know there is another day you will need me. Ipo siku nitafuta.
Ipo siku. Okay. So I want us to talk about challenges and triumphs, because the kind of condition, how can I call it? How do you want me to call your condition? To be in a safe zone, without feeling weird.
Short stature. All kimo kifupi. Watu wa kimo kifupi.
So you won't feel offended if I say mtu wa kimo kifupi. What does that really mean?
Yeah, about it is about my age. Yeah.
So as I was asking you, what are some of the misconceptions that people have about dwarfs?
First, we don't use dwarfs because we are just the way people they sound it. Us personally, like me personally, it's like you are just abusing me. Yeah. And
that's why I made it. I tried to.
I think the street people they call me Murefu or tall guy. If you call me Murefu or tall guy, I'm okay.
But let me ask you.
In the streets, if they don't know me, they name Biggie. But most of them they don't know my name. Biggie. If they don't know me, they call me Murefu or tall guy.
So if they call you tall guy, for example, if someone calls you a dwarf and tall guy, so what's the difference? How does the two?
When you call me tall guy, I know it is opposite of
reality.
Yeah. But if you call me dwarf, it's like you're just abusing me and you are.
But I think let's talk about this topic of dwarfism. Tunaweza ongea kwa Kiswahili because naanza Kiswahili vizuri.
Watu wa kimo kifupi.
Yeah, watu wa kimo kifupi. Can't you look at it like a dwarf is just a word, like a girl?
Unajua hii kusema dwarf. Tunaitanga unaona kama ile mbwa dogo. No. Unaitanga aje?
Mbilikimo.
Si mbilikimo.
Bosco.
Kuna jina yenye nilisikia tunaitwa. Sasa unaona ukiita dwarf ama mbilikimo. Hiyo si vizuri. Juu unanitusi. Mimi kitu mimi kwa wangu itatoka. Kwa nitakuwa na mawazo. Kwani mbona uniita hiyo jina dwarf ama mbilikimo? Tafadhali niite Murefu ama tall guy. Kama ujui jina langu. Lakini si ati uniite dwarf. Bilikimo.
So, the word you heard it from him, he feels really, really respected when you refer to him, because we can all see it's nature. He's holding his disability is not inability.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Even if you see on my social media, on my bio, disability is not inability. Why? Because I love my age.
Would you please tell me about your mom and dad?
They are tall. I'm the only in our family. We are 6. 3 ladies. So, 3 ladies, 3 men.
How many are you in Kenya?
We are more than 500.
You're more than 500.
Yeah, because we have a group.
You have an association.
Yeah, and we are registered.
But how does the registration help an individual?
So the government can know the population.
So once the government knows the population, do they
But they don't
give
help us.
support?
The government does not help us.
The
You say you
government.
are not different with toll gates.
No.
True. Also,
Mentally, okay. Mentally.
in my social media,
Mm.
I talked to the Mr. President. I told him, Mr. President,
The
also,
current president?
this year,
His Excellency, Mr. Ruto?
yeah,
Okay.
I said, Mr. President, also short people, they have a disability.
Mm.
So, how does it, people with disability?
Mm.
We are not different with these other people. Because, like, for example, like, how would I call them? Albino
Yes.
are registered, and Mr. President is. They are first priority because of the, I don't know how they say it. Hii mafuta wenye wanajipaka wanasemanga ni expensive, kwa hivyo ndio wanapewa. Sisi watu wa kimo kifupi sijawahi ona mahali tumeguzwa. Nilisema kwa social media yangu, nikasema Mr. President, pia sisi ni watu tuko na disability. Kwanza watu wakaniingilia, nikasema ni sawa. Nikaona baadhi juzi sitini kama aliona manini aliongelelea.
Because personally, with my 2 cents, I think people with condition like you need to be given a special treatment. Yeah. Because in countries like in Europe, people who have a condition like yours are considered special, and there are things that they cannot do. You know, so it's always nice for the president or the government to give aid. Yeah. You know, because for example, let's say public areas, you know, do they consider how you're going to use the bathroom, or how, you know, there are places that
even address even umeenda mbali. For example, unaona hata kwa nyumba si kila kitu nitafikia.
Ni kweli?
Lazima, for example, lazima kuwe na mtu mrefu hapo mwenye atakusaidia. Lazima umuone za macho. Juu si kila wakati atakuwa na kusaidia. Kuna mtu anaweza kusaidia bure.
Ni kweli?
Hakuna.
But there are people who can help you for free, but it's rare. Yeah. It's a rare case. So I wanted to ask you. We are still talking about challenges. What is one of the biggest challenge that you faced as a short-stated person?
If things are high.
If things are very high.
Yeah.
So apart from the height, what other challenges are very, very, very alarming that needs a lot of attention?
The streets.
The streets?
Yeah. So
when you it's true.
Because if like now when I was traveling, like people, if they kama mtu alikuwa anaenda zake, anasimama anaanza kusema baba kama for example niko na watu natembea, unaniona unaguza hivi unasema babako ni.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Like the way the crowd, or let's say the audience reacts.
Unakuwa Mungu kwa town ukitembea. Pia unapata manipulation sana, unauliza Mungu alinifanyia nini?
It's true.
Akaniona nikiwa mfupi. Hata hiyo kitu unakaa hivi unasema mimi nishaipiga mtu tawa. Mtu akiniita katoa.
Lakini sinasikia watu wenye wako short sita wako na nguvu, ulimuuliza sana.
Hai.
Alitoka damu.
Watu wakaingilia na kashika.
Ulimshika wapi kimpiga?
Mama. Kashika.
Nilikuwa nafikiria it was a physical fight like.
Bana mama kichwa. Sasa unajua nikimkaribia it was a huge guy. Sasa singemkaribia. Sasa mimi nilipiga kimawe na nikaingia katikati ya watu juu.
Hakuna mtu atakuona.
Kidogo ananifuata. Mimi nikaenda na makara. Nasema yule ananiharasa. Akashika. Akapeleka central.
Lakini I completely understand, because can you imagine daily life, your daily life, every day unatembea, people look at you, people, you know, inakufanya you lose that balance in your life, huh?
Yeah.
So it's not that God did wrong by creating you, or God, or you're the reason. You didn't do anything wrong, and you are very special.
But mimi nishakikubali.
Umeshajikubali.
Kama
Acceptance is the key.
Yeah. Kama singekubali singekuwa hapa. Hakuna mtu alikuwa ananijua.
Can you talk about dating?
Dating.
Like how do you manage to seduce a lady? Like what kind of girls are your type?
Not about dating, no.
Why? You don't have a type? I'm not your type?
Yeah.
So what's your type?
Tall. Lazima kuwe mrefu. Usiweze kuwa mtu mfupi.
Yeah, true.
Juu tutasaidiana aje huko kwa nyuma.
True. True.
For example, si ndio kitu yenye pale juu. Sasa for example, mimi nitafikia ile ikombe.
Hapo tumie meza.
Lazima nikanyage kiti. Alafu meza ndio nifikie.
But let's talk about your.
Naweza anguka na mwenyewe. Unaona?
True.
Kwa hiyo lazima niwe mtu mrefu mwenye ananisaidia.
So let's talk about, you told me.
Hata hii babu siwezi toa. Lazima anisaidie. Unaona? Niko na challenge mingi.
I know.
But nishajikubali.
Na kuoga?
Kwa nini sasa?
Unaoga na shower na
shower.
Shower.
Sasa beseni.
Inakufikia mzina ukidi.
Hapana. Iko fiti.
Iko fiti?
Sini. Iko fiti.
Iko poa.
Kitu ya kwanza nikitafuta nyumba lazima niangalie.
And let me ask you, public toilets, how do you use public toilets? Because sometimes when there's a quite pressed you in town.
Hiyo kitu nishaiongelea kwa TV.
Because I think it's something that is cracking my mind, because I can imagine how the public toilets are, and then with your condition, and then hauna mtu mwenye atakufuata kila mara, like kama mfanyikazi wako mwenye taking care of you, unless you have one. So I can imagine, how do you survive the public toilet? That is something that the government need to work on, like the public toilet for the disabled. It's crazy. Outside there in Europe, people of this condition are well taken care of. They are considered to be given special treatment. So
they have a special toilet.
Yeah, they have a special toilet. Yeah. I've seen it. So that's.
But in Kenya, aye. Unaona maisha yako.
Have you ever encountered moments where you had to prove others wrong about your ability?
Yeah. I was, by the way, the 2022, I was going to small homes to encourage people.
Really?
Yeah, also in the streets. I was encouraging people because kuna wenye wajaichi jikubali. Kwanza unaona hapa town, mimi nikuwe president wa hii country. Unaona people with disability wanakuja wanaweka huko town. Mimi siwezi itikia wakuwa na. Jua watu wanateswa. Ni mtu anatafuta biashara na watu.
What do you mean wanateswa, and which people are you talking about, and where are they, and what is happening?
Unaona watu unachangia, unaonanga unapata na sahani.
Which people are those?
People with disability.
The ones that are in the.
Yeah, in the streets.
I get you.
There's people who are.
Wanachukuliwa, they're being put up in one place.
Wanawekwa kwa nyumba, wanakombolewa nyumba kama hizi. Mattress wanawekewa hapo. Hata kuoga hao watu nikawa hawaweki. Juu mtu analetwa saa 10 usiku ama saa 9. Huyo mtu utaona mwenye anamleta. Unaona gari lori inawaleta inawaweka, kila mtu anaweka kwake na nini.
But wanafanya serikali kazi.
Serikali ni mtu. Lakini kama itaki kusikia. Hiyo kitu mimi naongelea juu mimi nasikia uchungu sana. Jua watu wanaumia na.
Kwa sababu nilisikia, sorry to cut you short, nilisikia there was this controversial story that people were asking, you see a woman in town, and then let's say you drive the next 1 hour utamwona Limuru Road.
Yeah.
So guys wonder, like, how did he leave town to Limuru Road? So what you're trying to say is that There are people out there who are using the disabled
people
to
with
get
disability
money.
to get money. Yeah.
Do you have evidence to confirm that?
Mimi nishaikuja tao. Nikitoka shoot saa 10. Ilikuwa saa 10 na ilikuwa saa 9. Nikaona wakiekwa. I was very na hiyo saa kunanyesha. Mtu anaekwa hapo. Na mtu hawezi tembea
For real?
Yeah, seriously.
Saa 10 asubuhi?
Mtu anaekwa hapo. Hiyo saa kunanyesha. Sasa niambie, huyo mtu hata ngojeni.
Na sasa hizi pesa kwani how much do people make on the road?
Aendi tu anajisaidia mahali yake. Mwagojo utampata na mwagojo ameshajikosea. Hiyo mwagojo itamchoma. Yanasema kwanza mimi nikiona mtu mlemavu kwanza nione anatumia vibaya. Hiyo kitu nasikia vibaya sana. Hii gaga, hii yetu, saa hii, for now, nothing they are doing. We are not supporting people.
But as an individual, because you know, when you speak...
You had a mean nisisaidiwe.
No, it's okay. It's okay, but you know, before, normally they say, wewe hata usisaidiwe, you're campaigning for other people to be helped. But wewe as an individual, right now, if the president sits you down and asks you, because before you save others, you need to save yourself. That's how I know where I come from. I know that before I save the world, I need to be in a better position to save myself. So, well, as an individual, if you're seated right now, you're given like 20 minutes with the president, what do you want him to do for you?
Niingie biashara. Nisaidie watu.
Biashara gani?
Biashara ni najua nitaajiri watu.
Do you have a plan?
Yeah. Mimi hata nikiweka biashara, I know God. Mambo yangu itasikika.
But sasa unajua unafaa una define because biashara is a large name. Like I just asked you if you're given 20 minutes with the president. Na uambiwe umekuwa ukiongea mtandaoni about the government not helping individuals. But now you're given this sit down with the president. I know the president seemed to mwenye si kama normal raia mwenye at upon a time, you know. You will just listen and atasema fanya so what would you want you as an individual? But let's make it broad. NGO, non-governmental, you never know, there are people out there who are watching, there are people out there who are listening. You know, you as an individual, what makes you feel like the government is not doing enough? And what do you want the government to do for you first, before we talk about the 500 other dwarfs?
For example, stepping stool. I can pay on myself. Stepping stool, kuna story yenye hata nikiwa nayo juu Kenya ziko kuzana kwa Kenya. Juu kitu kikiwa juu hiyo ndio tunasaidia nayo kuchukua kitu. Alafu asaidia watu wengine kuhusu disability equipment. Kama mtu wangu that all the street amtafutie kwa hiyo kwenye watembei.
But you told me you had a meeting with the president before.
No, I just posted a picture mine speaking, telling them Mr. President, to people with disability. Yeah.
But have you even considered about like, because you know your condition is a condition that it's worldwide.
Yeah.
And other countries they have. Have you thought of going to the president's office? Yeah.
You know people here in Kenya, they say church people, they come from Congo.
So they should go back to Congo.
I go Congo to what?
It's not so amazing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they're saying church people come from Congo. So I'm like, do they want these people to go back to Congo? Why are they saying they should Congolese?
But it I tell you, in Congo, not all people are short. Even you know like Kenya. We find like in our county, Machakos, where I come from, in our villages, I am only the one short. So unaona venye kaunti yetu kuwe na watu kama 10 short stature. Sawa. Kiambu wengine 2 watatu short stature. Huku Nairobi wengine hivyo. Kila kaunti sana Kongo kuna hivyo. Si kila ati upate watu wengi wafupi.
May I know, because how old are you now, if you don't mind? You can just maybe mention the stairs. Are you in a 20 staircase or 30 staircase? Like your age?
20.
20. You're in the 20s, eh?
But this year, 30 something.
30.
Yeah.
As a child, how were you looking like?
It's a good job.
Like I went when you weighed, because I am 5'7".
I am 4.1.
So have you been 4.1 since you were a child?
No. I've been grown.
Oh.
Yeah.
So have you been progressively checking your height to know last year?
No, I can't. My height can't.
Yeah, I know now, but
yeah,
that's why I was saying as a child, because I wanted to know the progression.
Yeah.
Like when did you? What was your first height, and then now it ended. Like now it's 4.1 or 4. What did you say, please?
4.1.
4.1.
Yeah. But there's a time when I was class 3. No, class 7. I was 3 point something. After that, when I was schooling, the time I checked my height again. It was 4 exactly. After that, I just 4.1. But I can't go more than that.
I know.
I should have been
That's
but
like,
yes, ziko na salikuwa mtoto.
Because you know it was.
Unajua nini? Hiyo ni heshima ndogo. Sawa, utanichukua hiyo familia yetu, watanichukua manini. Unaona hata sisi ziko na salikuwa mtoto.
Why?
Familia ilikuwa imenichukua kama mimi mtoto.
So
hata hiyo sanduku haiwezi ingia.
So God forbid.
It will be 6 feet.
No, God forbid, we are not talking about you, but we're just talking about someone with a condition like you, maybe from the same tribe.
But I will die.
Yeah, of course, I will die too. But you know, there's power in your words. You know.
But I can't die now.
I know, but I don't like to close chest. But
I mean, I ask you.
Sure.
Have you ever seen a short stature?
No, it's my first time, to be honest. No,
I'm a special.
I think you're my first black short stature.
Wow. So I'm special to you.
You are special.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not just by word of mouth, because as I introduced you, the way I introduced you, you're clearly an inspiration to many people.
Yeah.
Including,
I encourage people.
Do you know, including me? You know, I'm seated here and I'm like, I am blessed. You are blessed too, 100%.
Thank you.
But I'm blessed because God has given me the ability to be tall, you know.
But God gave me ability to be short.
Yes.
Mimi nakulia hii ufupi yangu acha nikwambie. Kama si ufupi yangu, singekuwa hatuke patana.
But sasa unajua kitu nataka utoke kwa hii show, already wewe umeshajielewa. Umeshajikubali. Umesema like
mimi ni mfupi na
wewe ni mfupi na umekubali the situation.
Yeah. Yote ni ya Mungu. Mungu akiniumba hivi alikuwa anajua sababu.
But then I think we need to get hii kitu inaitwa stereotype. We need to get out this stereotype, because for me, I look at you as a human being. I don't look at you like it is a given if you keep it as green if you know. I think
we are not different with you.
We are not different completely. Look, our hands are the same.
Yeah.
We all have
five hands.
It's only the height.
Yeah.
But imagine, I know that. Maybe to the world who don't know, but I know that. I know that you and me are the same. What I can do, you can do, but you are limited to some extent.
Yeah.
But the brain and So let's talk about your mental health, because this is a topic that most people don't talk about, and for someone with your, allow me to say, condition, is it okay?
Yeah.
So for someone with your condition, I feel like every human being is traumatized. Let's talk about support system. Yeah, because it's a crazy world and there's a lot going on.
This Saudi.
Because it's a crazy world and there's a lot going on. Who is your biggest support system?
That is good.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I'm here for that tea.
Parents. Hata si lazima kusaidia na finance na kitu tunaweza sema parents kwa mawazo ama kwa advice unakupea advice nzuri. Kama naona unaenda hivi anakuambia bwana Biggie kitu mimi anataka baba sioni ukiendelea kwa kuja hapa hii wacha kufanya. Leo mimi nilikuwa nakunywa.
Really?
Eh. Hata nakunywa lakini ile ya chini.
Una ile hapo kwa mdomo. Ile matawi.
Hapana. Hapana ya matawi. Ni pombe tu pekee. Sasa anakuambia wewe tena kwa baba sioni kuendelea kwa. Na mimi nitabaki kuambia kweli. Ukitaka kunichukia nichukie. Na mimi nakupenda mtu kama huyo. Juu tawala kuambia kweli kuliko hiyo kitu kwa roho. Unajua itakuwa inamuumiza atasema. Hata nikimuita tu shoot. Roho yangu
kubali.
Hata kwa finance ukishoot na yeye haiwezi kuacha mkono tu. Mimi nasema hata Mungu ambariki.
Wow.
Asiwahi kukosa.
But sikuona uliwish him happy birthday.
Yeah, nilimwish. Siniacha nikampost.
Okay.
Yeah, lazima.
So what changes do you hope to see in the society? Now this is specifically because the media is out here. What changes would you want to see in the society? In as much as you've said them for so many years, you told the government.
Sema kwanza mimi watu wa street people with disability wanatumia vibaya. Ile nasema Mr. President hao watu watolewa town. Wakitolewa town juu kuna mtu ana benefit juu ya hao watu. Mimi sisi ati nasema ndio mimi nisaidie. Mimi sitaki kusaidia. Mimi najitafutia, mimi niko na mikono najitafutia.
Lakini pia you also deserve that help because it's your right. I think it's also actually in the constitution. Like there are some articles that
hata yeye anajua anapaswa kusaidia, lakini niliona alimention juzi tu si majuzi akasema people with disability sasa na akasema sasa tawaona.
Then that's good news for you guys. So you just have to follow up.
Hata nilikuwa nimepost nikimuuliza watu people with disability are not considered in Kenya.
But Biggie has mentioned something that really needs to be given attention because it's something that has been going on all around, and he says that there are disabled people who are being brought in town at around 10 let's say 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning, and honestly his biggest concern is these are disabled people. So you find someone is brought in the morning at 4 a.m. and then anachukuliwa saa 12 jioni, you know. So Mr. President, Your Excellency, with all due respect, we love you as our president, and with a disabled part of us, he's part of us, so I think he needs to be treated exactly like us. So if this get to your table, get to your chair, you can do something about it. Our citizens don't have to live pathetic life and make money for other people, you know, for the expense of other people. So I'm sure your government can do something about it. Yeah. So Biggie, this is our closing time. closing shot.
Oh, closing shot.
Yes. What message would you like to give to viewers who are living with disability? That's number one. Viewers who are mistreating disabled people, mocking them. What message do you have for them?
Ya kwanza naweza sema, naona kwanza hao wenye people with disability, jikubali wewe mwenyewe. Juu ukisema siwezi, hutawahi saidika. Juu kama kwa example kama ningesema siwezi, ningekuwa hapa hata mngekuwa mnanijua. Lakini mnanijua juu mimi na waongeleanga. Asiye naongelea kwa ubaya.
A philanthropist, like
Yeah.
fighting for human rights.
Na wapigania juu mimi naona wanateseka. Hiyo kitu inaniuma sana. Kwanza nikiona ama nione mtu anatumia mtu vibaya. Short stage and for example watu wa kimfuga tunaajiriwa, tunapewa kazi yenye ngumu. Hiyo kitu hatari. Juu hata kama ni pesa, hata kama ni shida. Hapana. Lakini wacha nikwambie.
But I think people with condition like you, not that you're trying to be lazy, but something should be given to you guys like money. So even if you're working, you don't have to do jobs that are going to affect your health. So I think it's a campaign that can be talked about. We're still very young. Kenya is still very young. It's not like the United States.
Sema waambie Mr. President. Naona unapaswa kulipia people with disability. Upande mtu mlemavu akipelekwa kwa hospitali, hakuna kitu analipishwa. Sasa alipishwe tena. Juu wengine, for example, mtu ni mgonjwa. Sasa nakuwa hawana hiyo finance ya kufinance hospitali. Unajua lazima wauze kitu ndio wapeleke mtu hospitali. Hiyo kitu mimi sana mimi naona.
So we're going to play a 5-second game.
Yes.
So this game, I'm going to ask you 3 things.
Yes.
And you need to answer them in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. You are ready.
He's ready. Okay, name 3 things you can reach without standing. You have 5 seconds.
Glass.
Time is up.
Hi.
Name 3 famous people with disability.
Katuosis. Mwaura. And me.
So nice of you.
Yeah.
Name 3 people who are shorter than you.
Deno.
Who's Dino?
Mary.
Time is up.
I'm trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're confused.
Yeah. Name 3 ways to make someone smile.
While walking. Running.
Time is up.
Name 3 positive words that describe you.
Abilikino.
No, that's not positive. But anyway, it's an answer. Sorry.
Time is up.
Tell me that I confused you.
She confused me.
Name 3 things that make you unique.
Night.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Night.
There you go.
Yeah.
Name 3 things. Name 3 things that are fun, like fun for you to do as a hobby. I think 3 things that when you do, for example, dancing, eating.
Acting. Playing football. And dancing.
You play football?
Yeah.
Bravo!
I'm a footballer. We have a team, by the way,
Wow.
for short stature.
Do you mind if I ask you what kind of a ball you use?
This big one is 5 size, but us we have a small size,
I guess
which is
so.
4. Size 4 is our size. Yeah.
Okay, name 3 things you wrongly assume about others.
Time is up.
Name 3 things you wish were smaller.
3 things.
You wish were smaller. You wish were small. Like I wish my heart was small, not big. So what do you wish?
Hapo ni mengi.
3 times being small is actually a win. Name 3 times being small was actually a win.
By acting. By my height. Because my height is special. Another one is
time is up. Name 3 items you've had to climb to get.
pardon.
Name 3 items. Vitu vitatu ambavyo you had to climb to get. When you go unasema unatumia stuli.
Stool.
Kuchukua nini? Chumvi.
Glass.
Hapo nimekusaidia hata.
Thermos. Thermos. Na juice.
Name 3 reactions that people have when they first see you.
They're making me fun.
Oh no. That shouldn't happen.
True.
No, they shouldn't happen. But I just think people are nuts. Anyway. But
They joke with me.
they joke with you.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
If they are not joking negatively, it's okay.
Name 3 people with unique talents.
Unique. Pardon.
Name 3 people with unique talents.
Photosis. Popo. And Inspector Man.
What did Inspector Mana used to that was unique?
How you act. I enjoy.
You enjoyed it, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. That's it. Name 3 inspiring quotes.
Violent words. First, disability is not an ability. Another.
Time is up.
Name 3 things you love about your height.
My height is special
What do you love about your height? It's special?
because I can enter somewhere where you cannot enter.
It's true. Biggie,
Yes.
at NYALEADER show, we always learn something new. So this time, I want you to ask me something in Italian. Just one word.
TV. Television.
Television. That's so easy. Televisione.
Television.
Televisione.
Okay.
Televisione.
Television.
I think that's the easiest.
Aye.
Yeah. Also the phone. Telephone. Like the phone.
Telephone.
Yeah. Telephone.
Okay.
Very easy.
I've learned something.
Okay. So I'm just gonna give a close up. Huh?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's segment was very, very special. Just a word to the world. Disability is not
Inability.
inability.
Yeah.
And we are special in different ways. We are powerful in different ways. So what I can say is, let's show some love, some support to each and every individual. It doesn't have to be disabled for you to show love. You can show love to a baby. Just be kind, be polite, it doesn't cost anything. But the results are very sweet if you're kind, polite, and honest. And honest. Perfect.
Yeah.
I like that. The results are always sweet. So it was a great pleasure to have you. And please tell us where we can get you on your social media if you guys want to say.
Facebook, Big Kenya. TikTok, Big Kenya. Instagram, Big Kenya. Twitter, Big Kenya.
Telegram.
Big Kenya.